I don't even know if you can say this shit on YouTube.
It's like, that's like a slur now. You can't even be saying that shit regularly.
It is a slur, which I don't agree with it being a slur necessarily. But it's just you talking about somebody's kids, bro. Like, honestly, like, if I'm Jay-Z with $1 billion, like, I'm putting something on your head. Like, that's so disrespectful. I got Blue is how old? Blue is old enough to see this shit. Like,
yeah.
my wife, like, you gotta see me. Like, that's out. That's out. That's out as fuck. I don't agree with that.
Have you seen the tweets?
I have seen the tweets.
Okay.
I have seen the tweets.
I told her before we came out, you're a Kanye fan for sure.
That's crazy. I do love Kanye.
You're gonna defend Kanye.
I'm a Kanye.
I'm not about to defend Kanye at all.
Okay.
I'm about to say that
Tell me something.
I think that he's sick. Like, and I don't want to make that an excuse for him.
When I'm going into these fights with shit I'm really dealing with. It'd be good if niggas like actually help me, because what I'm saying is right. But instead, the Jews come in and punk these niggas into going against me, and they forget about everything that I did for them.
He's literally psychotic, y'all. Like, he's off of his medication.
I put them on.
Yeah.
I took them with me on tour, had them open up this, that, and it's like...
So, okay, we could cut it. So, you kind of like made a face when he said the Jews, yes or no?
Yeah,
you didn't like that?
I don't agree or like any of the things that he says, but I think that he's literally psychotic. Like, he needs medicine. It's like someone who is bipolar, or it's like, yes, I can be mad at the things that you're doing, or alcohol abuse or drug abuse or anything, addiction. All of these things are sicknesses. Yeah. And I think that just like how he was saying about Kodak Black and how everybody's laughing at him and we think it's a joke and it's funny. And it's like, this isn't funny. This is a man who needs help. Now, granted, he is somebody who don't want help and he has a platform, but there are people in the world who are like this and do this type of stuff and say these type of things every day. Mm-hmm. You know, but just because he's in the forefront, we're all like, oh my gosh, Kanye and this and that, but he's literally sick in the mind. I think we need to pray for him more than anything. We will really... this industry will really chew you up and spit you out. I'm not giving him an excuse. Again, I am not giving Kanye an excuse, but I think that instead of judging him, we could just try to pray for him and hope that he gets better.
Absolutely.
You said that earlier though, like you know how the industry is. Like, what about the industry is so like,
bro, that you can't talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Things happen to you and you can't talk about it, because if you talk about it, then you'll get blackballed. That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, if I talk about these things and these people are gonna, I don't know if what he's saying is true or not true, but it's like, you talk about these things and you get shunned and you get blackballed and nobody wants to work with you now because you said the truth. Don't nobody want to hear the truth.
Oh.
So that's, yeah. I mean, I hear what he's saying. Like, that's why he feels like y'all are not about to silence me. He's saying he's the only one who's speaking on these topics or things that he's like, I'm saying what nobody else wants to say.
But also the blogs are still, we all saying like, oh my God, we shouldn't, like, Kanye, this is crazy. But we got academics and all these other people still posting him. I mean, every 2 seconds, every tweet he make, I see posted.
Yeah. But so like, there's things that he says, right? Like how he goes at Jews. And then his retort is, yo, like, we sit up and we talk about blacks dying all the time. Or we say this about niggas or whatever the case may be on the opposite end. And I kind of could feel him on that. But then when you go and you call somebody's kids retarded, that's where it's like you kill all your credibility.
I mean, that's not the only thing that he's said that's been questionable for sure. But I just think at a certain point, it's like, where do we draw the line with him in terms of like, let Kanye be Kanye or what? Because we saw he also released an album last night and like nobody...
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well, when somebody is sick, that's the thing. Have you guys ever dealt with anybody with like mental disabilities or anything like that? Even being autistic or they might sit here and cuss you out and throw your shit and be like acting a damn fool. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, they have a sickness. Like I have to, not even like that, but like there's something wrong. Like I have to be sensitive to that. And I think that in this case, I don't think we excuse him, but like, again, we just need to like, hope that he gets on that he has somebody in his corner who is going to care about him enough to say, take your medicine.
I don't think he's sick in that way. I think fame just fucked him up. Like I went back to that video when you remember when he hit his head with Kim Kardashian?
To want to be famous and to think that out of 1 billion and whatever people in this world, you literally have to, I probably have a mental problem.
I was going to say, we just had a whole conversation. I was like, yo, I want to be popping by somewhere. Like
exactly.
That's a sickness.
Yes.
Don't you finna say I'm sick? Don't do
yes,
that.
it is.
It is. It's a mental. It's a mental
delusional.
disorder. Yeah, it is.
No.
Delusion.
No.
Okay, well, I want to be
House.
careful about using the mental like disorder part, but yeah, I think it is like a certain level of like mental processing that goes on to where you're not able to like think clearly.
Yeah.
Or
like,
see
I
clearly.
don't think
What do you
he
mean?
sees
Like,
or thinks
him?
clearly.
Him, yes.
Yes.
Like it's degrees to it. It's
Got
a
it.
spectrum. You could be this far on the spectrum.
That's what we can
of
say.
it.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's on the spectrum.
He's full nuts. Like he's 100% facts.
He's
nuts.
for sure going out of his mind. And I don't think that he probably was already. I mean, when you look at the documentary, right, of Kanye, do y'all think that how he was in that documentary was not insane?
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
even watch
been insane his whole life.
Yeah,
And I think that
he
the
has.
industry probably just made him a lot worse.
Yeah. Because then
So-
it kind of enabled it.
You know what I mean?
Also, too, you somebody who's like always been kind of like he's always pop shit. George Bush don't like black people. Taylor Swift, like he's always been outspoken. So take that, and I got unlimited money. Like, what you gonna do to me? What you gonna say?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, he started to feel, invincible. And I mean, I've seen a lot of theories online to where people are saying like he's jealous that he's not the center of hip hop right now. He's jealous that people aren't going to him anymore for like ideas. Like obviously he's mad about not being on Playboi Carti's new album, but Kendrick is. He was mad Jay-Z picked Kendrick over him on the Super Bowl. So it gets deep. He's feeling himself a little bit, and ego plays a role in that. But yeah, like you said, praying for Kanye. Hope he gets the help that he needs, because it's just not appropriate. It's not okay. It's very disrespectful to a lot of different people.
But like
and,
then we
yeah.
got to look at the people again. Like I said, Elon Musk on Twitter. Why are we not canceling his account? Why are we not? You know what I mean? We're like she said, enabling it. But
Yeah. Anyway,
one last question.
okay.
Would you interview Kanye?
I would. That's not necessarily me
Shame
giving
on
him
you.
a
Shame on her.
What?
It's just shame on her.
What are you
playing.
talking about?
I'm joking. I would.
My role as a journalist would come from getting the truth and like getting answers. So it's not to be like, I love you, Kanye. When's your next album coming? It's more like we need some answers. I would.
I do still love Kanye.
I'm a fan of his musical work for
We
sure.
clipping that. We clipping both of those.
I'm crying.
A lot of people are.
I'm not saying that.
He's definitely going out of his mind, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nuts, bro.
Okay, well, I hope he gets better. Next topic, Breakfast Club drama.
Yes.
Lauren LaRosa versus Jess Hilarious. So the story behind this is Jess went on maternity leave and picked Lauren to replace her, take her spot on Breakfast Club. Basically, Lauren was killing it. Everyone loved her. The show loved her. She did a really great job. And when Jess came back, basically Lauren is like still there. And now they kind of made them figure it out as far as like, all right, are we keeping Lauren? Are we replacing her? Like, what's the dynamic? So Jess felt some type of way about that, saying like, I picked her to replace me while I was gone, but I come back and she's still here, and like y'all are not giving me a heads up. Like she feels disrespected by the move. So
And the comments.
we
We have a video. We're gonna start this video at 124. I actually really like this. Like I'm very like excited about this.
Okay, yeah, I need a little bit of context.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know
honestly.
anything.
We started at 124. This is hilarious.
124.
Yeah, 1 minute and 24
Let me
seconds.
pull up there.
On the notes.
They talk about it on here on the show.
Yeah, which is why
Yeah.
I love it so much, bro. So there was another thing where I guess both of those girls got in at the same time, and the Lauren girl closed the elevator on her, which I think is hilarious as well.
But basically, they had them hash it out on the show. It made for great entertainment content. Some people are saying, the show needs Jess's entertainment value. She's a comedian, but Lauren has a different way of doing things. Lauren's a journalist.